LPT Request: How to Utilize an Abundance of Free Time When Severely Depressed. I got laid off a while back and I am really depressed. When I used to work, I would want to do all these things that I never had time for. Now I have all the time. And none of the motivation. I can't even remember what I wanted to do. And I'm afraid of committing to anything. Any advice? If you have access to a public local library, wander through their shelves and see if anything catches your eye. If it's safe, walk or bike there to get some exercise in. You were likely a bit more active when you were working, and a little exercise to start may help you on your way out of the doldrums. Hope that helps. I've been in the same situation. Having a dog to care for has kept me going. If I didn't have a dog to walk, I probably would have never left the house. I know this isn't the solution for everyone, but it helped me. I understand how challenging it can be to find motivation when you're feeling depressed. One suggestion could be to start small and focus on self-care activities that bring you joy. Like taking walks, reading books, or trying new recipes. Remember, it's okay to take things one day at a time. Exercise is the greatest therapy known to man. I find myself in a similar situation and appreciate all the advice given on this thread. Good luck, dude. We got this. Go play some video games. Solve some puzzles. Find some podcasts that interest you. Time is well spent when you are doing something you enjoy, even if it's learning something new. This is a difficult one. Can't offer advice, but I can say you're not the only one. Keep your head up. As someone who has been in your position, my advice is to keep looking for a job. There's nothing worse than having no purpose and no money. Since you can't control the monetary aspect right now, you can control your purpose to make money. Depending on your circumstances, this could take time. Took me 1 year and 2 weeks. So the sooner you start, the sooner you'll get out of this rut. Also, get some exercise in if possible. Thanks for your post. I'm in the same boat and struggling a lot of days. Wish I had some advice for you, but just wanted to say you're not alone. Hope you find your path soon. Yoga with Adriene on YouTube. Her series are super approachable for all levels of experience. She has fantastic beginner videos, and the 30-day journeys are really nice to commit to and build upon your practice. Wishing you great peace, prosperity in your journey. One magic wand. Dizzy. What are you doing to work on your mental health? Figure out a plan for that and put it to work. That's gotta be your top priority to sort. Therapy? Meds? Mindfulness? Get some exercise. Even if you aren't in the mood. Even if it's a walk around the block. How is your sleep and nutrition? I'm sorry things are tough right now. You can get it turned around. Time to get moving forward. Podcasts are a good idea. Or reading a new book. Getting out for a walk for a few miles is also good. It will help your motivation levels. I've been there. It's really tough. What you are describing is classic depression. Have you listened to the Rest is Politics Leaders podcast? It's pretty good. How about reading something? The John le Carré books are really good. If your intention is to veer away from severe depression, any time committed to somewhat intense or sustained exercise will be well spent. I've been there too. One thing that helped me was starting with small, achievable tasks. Maybe try picking up a hobby or exploring interests you've always had. Remember, progress is progress, no matter how small. If you had things you wanted to do in your free time, then that is your goal. You and me, and many others, have got to put a lot of mental work into understanding and accepting the difference between motivation and discipline. I struggle with it every single day, and fail a lot. But motivation and inspiration only serve to get you thinking and feeling your creative and productive desires. But they do not make it happen. You have to actively do all the little stuff even when inspiration and motivation leave you. Because they definitely will. Discipline brings about the fulfillment of those things you wanted to do. Fill in the gaps in your history knowledge. I've been watching videos on the Second Punic War lately. If you're at home, try some stretching. Gives you energy and something to do. I use it as a buffer when I'm all cracked out on coffee and can't figure out what to do when I'm at home. Definitely relaxes me. Go for a walk, maybe into the woods. Do you have a garden? Work in your garden. Just do things. It does not really matter if you are motivated. Some things Migeth only motivated you after you started them. You also can try to write something down. Don't have to become a novel. I read stuff that makes me laugh out loud, like Patrick McManus. Buy a cheap guitar and learn some tunes of YouTube. Thumbs up. Go to gym. Invest in your health and well-being. Your future self will be very thankful. Duolingo. Not going to take up a lot of time. But it's gamified, so you have an incentive to keep going. Think of just one thing you can do to call your day a success. Think of the easiest step you can take to make some progress in that thing and do it often. When you get started, it'll be easier to keep going. Listen to audiobooks. Still counts as reading. I listen to philosophy. It usually at least challenges my depressed brain. Start with a walk outside. Exercise is good for the brain. Creates beneficial chemicals that might help with depression and motivation. You can also treat your new job search like your new job. You don't wait for motivation. You just do it 9-5. While being laid off sucks. As a fellow depression haver, I'd focus on two things: exercise and cooking. Exercise is gonna bring in plenty of oxygen to your brain, which is always good. Will make you more confident, good, tired, and hungry. Cooking is gonna be meditative. It's a great life skill you can share with people, and it will help you choose healthy meals that can further your well-being. Whatever you choose, good luck, crossed fingers. Journal, and watch some YouTube TED Talks about battling depression. Go outside, be active, release endorphins. Cross-stitching helped me when I didn't want to get out of bed. I'd turn on something in the background to listen to as well. It can be very therapeutic. Go for hikes. Be in nature. Take your time and be aware of your surroundings. Feel small. Feel a part of the world. Experience gratitude for the beauty of the world. Also listen to a lot of the Grateful Dead and Fish. This will help. Sign up for some sort of volunteer work that you can do on a regular basis. Work at a food bank, animal hospital, etc. It will feel just like a job in that it will ask you to arrive at a certain time and will give you some structure, crucial if you are depressed and free to just sleep or loaf all day. Eventually, even though you are not earning money, the fact that you are focused on helping others will really improve your mood, and you will start to find enthusiasm for the things you want to do. You don't have to commit. Always start cheap with new hobbies. Painting. Walmart has $2 canvas, $2 brush sets, and $1 paints. Get red, blue, yellow, black, and white, and you can make a bunch of colors. Bob Ross or YouTube for ideas. $10 hobby start. Start working out. Do that first thing in the morning and you'll be feeling a lot better generally. And more motivated to do other things since you've already invested in yourself, which is really what you need to start doing to get out of this. Others suggesting library cards and heading to museums are also great. And I would recommend doing both. Source: have suffered from depression my entire life. What would you have done before you were severely depressed? And can you do that in some form or version?